Ever wondered what's up with Valentine's Day in Cubic Castles? Simple. The Valentine's Day 2026 Parkour event is one of the first events in Cubic Castles that is hosted for the year of 2026. It'll last for about 20 days and it includes a snow obby course that is 6 obstacles long together with 7 other courses leading to 7 other tokens. These tokens are needed to enter the super rare room where you'll be met with a bumper to join a raffle for one of the exclusive items for the event. Raffle prizes are refreshed every 24 hours and another item will be included in the room. To join the event, go into an overworld, then click the search icon, click the round button, and you should be able to see Valentine's Parkour 2026 on the Special Events tab. After completing the main course, prize dispensers containing a variety of rare, uncommon, and common clothing items are restocked every 24 hours. Once the clothing items have been restocked, a broadcast will be made to inform everyone about the event's continuation. For more information about the events, including the list of potential prizes, you can join the official Discord server for Cubic Castles. The special code should be on the screen right now. Now that we have covered the general information, let's talk about how you would be able to complete the course with all tokens collected. As included in the event, there are many obstacle courses that require many techniques to reach the end. The Speed Demon perk is required to collect all tokens around the realm. I would also highly recommend unlocking the Jumpman perk and Health perk to make completing this course much easier. For the first section of the main course, there's a simple obby made out of fences and breakable ice. You're able to complete this course by jumping over the ice and fences. Keep in mind that the ice in this part is a little bit slippery for you. After reaching your first checkpoint, you would be greeted with an accelerator in front of you. That would be your first token location. You can collect your first token by dashing towards the geyser with the help of the accelerator. Make sure to do a double jump towards the geyser and wait patiently until it reaches its highest point. You should be able to quickly jump towards the token and collect it. For the second main section of the course, you would notice a wind pushing you towards the left of the course. To prevent being blown over by the wind, make sure to continuously move yourself to the right and land on the ladders that are placed on the furthest edge of the ghost block. After this course, you should be able to reach your next checkpoint. Over to your right, you should see your second token item. Although you're able to collect the second token item now, there's a much more easier way to collect it later. However, if you're looking for a challenge, you can attempt the course by making your first jump over the edge of the block towards the first candle. If you've done it right, you should get knocked back by the candle. Once you have landed safely, quickly jump over the furthest edge of the candle after being knocked back. If you jump over anything else other than the edge, then you may have to make another jump until you position yourself correctly. Walk towards the same edge and quickly make another jump towards the next candle in front of you. Continue this process until you have reached the ice block. Afterwards, put your camera on top of the screen for a better angle, then drop down above your second token. Over to the right of the third main course, there's a course that you must complete in order to collect the third token. Begin by dashing forward towards the accelerator. Before landing on the candle, make sure you position yourself over the furthest edge of the candle first. After being temporarily knocked back, walk closer over the same edge again, then jump over the spike. Repeat the same process until you've landed on the white fence. Jump over the accelerator and dash forward. As soon as you start falling down, quickly make one last final jump to collect your third token. For the third section of the main course, move forward into the accelerator while performing a single jump. As you are in the air, perform a double jump towards the middle of the fence. Make sure you are constantly moving forward to avoid being pushed back from the wind. After landing in the middle, quickly leap towards the first block while continuing to push towards the wind. After making room for your next jump, continue to leap towards the second block. Fortunately, the wind won't be able to push you. Wait for the geyser to begin rising up, then jump towards it. After the geyser has reached its highest point, perform one final jump before reaching the checkpoint. For the fourth token, position yourself towards the left side of the course. After the fire has fully disappeared, jump over the first block while pushing yourself against the wind blowing towards the right side. Before jumping over the next block, you may have noticed that the wind direction has switched over to blowing to your left side. In that case, go against the wind by moving over to the right side. Continue onward until you're able to touch the checkpoint block and collect your fourth token. When coming back, the wind direction switches over to the opposite direction, and perfect timing is important in order to make it back to the checkpoint. After the black stove has begun to ignite, start jumping back while pushing yourself against the wind by moving towards the right side constantly. While pushing against the wind, make sure you're able to land on the blocks as well. Continue forward until you have reached the third block. In that case, switch over to walking constantly over to the left side. You should be able to reach a checkpoint if you're fast enough. Make your way up towards the accelerator and set your checkpoint. For your fifth token, quickly do a single jump while using the accelerator to gain some distance. While using your second double jump, move towards this small edge in the spike. You must quickly rotate your character over to this corner or else you won't be able to make the jump. Once you have reached the corner, continue jumping over to the other spike corner, then leap towards the edge of the candle. After being knocked back by the first candle, repeat the same steps before by jumping over the furthest edge of the first candle, then towards the nearest edge of the second candle. Afterwards, jump over and collect your 5th token. It is highly recommended for you to have the health perk. Although it may be possible for you without the perk, you would have to find a way to step on the spike only once before jumping over to the next candle. For the 4th section of the main course, continue jumping over the solid block until you have reached the white fence. You must jump over the furthest edge of the spike. Jumping too far will cause your character to fall, while jumping too near will cause your character to get knocked back and fall into the void. After being knocked back from the nearest edge of the spike, continue to walk forward until you have reached the edge once again, then make a single jump towards the accelerator. If your character were to use a double jump, you won't be able to reach the checkpoint. While being on the accelerator, align your camera towards this small corner. As you are about to bounce back from the accelerator, quickly move your character forward and perform a double jump to complete the course. Once you have set your checkpoint, you can now collect your 2nd token following this path. Make sure to also collect your 6th token behind the cannons. For the 5th section of the main course, wait patiently for the cannonballs to pass by, then quickly jump over the blocks. While avoiding the fire, jump over the furthest side of the candle, then quickly jump towards the geyser. Wait for the geyser to reach its highest peak, then jump over the next checkpoint. If the geyser has just ended or is currently dead, start stalling on the candle by jumping towards the furthest side again and again until the geyser creates another water base for you to land on. For the 7th and final token, take the accelerator over to the right and set your checkpoint. For this course, you will utilize your temporary invincibility after being damaged from the candles in order to avoid the cannons from the right side. Once you're ready, begin by landing on the furthest edge of the candle. After being knocked back from the damage, continue moving forward to the same edge you landed before, and jump towards the next furthest edge. Continue doing this until you have reached the checkpoint and collected your final token. The same strategy can be used when coming back. For the final section of the main course, dash towards the vertical accelerator after using the first accelerator. You need to save your double jump to gain enough distance to reach this corner. Make sure you have aligned your camera over to the corner to prevent any near misses. As soon as you start to bounce back from the accelerator, quickly dash forward over to the corner, then use your double jump to land on the edge of the block next to the horizontal accelerator. Carefully move along the edge of the accelerator in order to prevent it from pushing you back. After carefully repositioning yourself along the edge near the geyser, wait for it to rise up again, then jump over the water base. Perform another jump after the geyser has reached its highest point, and congratulations, you made it! Feeling confident about your parkour skills? There's a go bumper in the corner of the first checkpoint where you'll be able to compete against other players. At the moment, Delcel is taking the lead with a time of 42 seconds. Now that you've learned all about the Valentine's Day Parkour event, it is now time to win some prizes. Toodles!